in their prime collide at Madison Square Garden. The clash was always inevitable, but the moment is now. This is more than a fight. It is one of the biggest New York versus New Jersey rivalries in modern times. Teofimo Lopez brings power, aggression, and relentless offense. Shakur Stevenson counters with calm precision and untouchable skills. Styles make fights, and this one will showcase the sweet science at his peak. Saturday, January 31st, live only on DAZN pay-per-view. Check out Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson with a stacked under.
Teofimo beat Shakur. Is that bigger than Lomachenko? Win.
I don't know.
If Shakur beats Teo, is that obviously his best win?
Retroactively, when we saw where Lomachenko was in his career, you could say maybe he didn't get Lomachenko at his best. I don't know if you can make that accusation.
I hope Teo does it, but I think Shakur will win. But I hope Teo does it, and I think Teo can. If anyone can do it, it'd be Teo.
Why would it be Teo?
Because he's explosive, he's unorthodox, he's tricky, and he's a savage.
Where you are.
It's not about the 140-pound division. It's more so just boxing in general, the business side of it, and also just the not the economics, but the build-up to boxing, what it is, what it represents. It's really that. So I really wanted to show that I'm the best fighter ever and of this era.
Was there ever talk of like your title being up on the line at 135 or a title versus title thing? Because he's mentioned that a lot, like only he has something to lose.
Nah, it was never no talk about title versus title. But I don't know, like, you know, I don't think he really normal, because he's not really thinking like, he say, oh, he's the only person with something to lose in this situation. But same way his life on the line, my life on the line too. So I don't look at it that way. I can't see how he's the only person. I am too. It's win or die with.
In one corner, you have a fighter who approaches boxing like a chess grandmaster, always thinking several moves ahead. In the other corner stands a fighter who thrives in pressure and intensity. Tomorrow night, the WBO super lightweight title represents more than just championship gold. It symbolizes a defining moment in a matchup that experts believe could shape both careers. Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson is not just a fight. It's a battle of styles, strategies, and mental discipline. Precision against pressure. Control versus aggression. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why opinions across the boxing world are so sharply divided.
It's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
I respect them both because Teo knows it's gonna be a real fight. Shakur knows it's gonna be a real fight. And I look at Shakur like a fighter who has a blank canvas. He's got the IQ, he got the experience, and the athleticism and the skill set where he can paint any type of picture he wants to on a blank canvas. When I look at Teofimo Lopez, he's almost that. He has a blank canvas, but he needs an outline on what to draw and what to paint inside the lines. Now, every now and again, he'll go away from the outline that he has and he'll do something dope and you'll be like, oh, that was cool. That wasn't on the outline right there. But I don't think that he can create on the fly like a Shakur Stevenson. But what he does bring to the table and what Shakur does have to deal with is explosive power, quick twitch, muscles, and the type of punches that he likes to throw. And Teo doesn't have the foot game that Shakur has, but he's got a decent foot game. So Shakur has a lot to deal with as well. But I just think that when it comes to creating on the fly, making adjustments on the fly, Teofimo Lopez looks like the better boxer when he's facing.
Shakur Stevenson enters this matchup with one of the most respected skill sets in modern boxing. Analysts often describe him as a blank canvas, a fighter who can adapt his style to any opponent and control the pace of a fight. He doesn't simply outpoint opponents. He limits their options and forces mistakes. However, there is one major question surrounding Shakur that continues to spark debate. This will be his first fight at 140 pounds. Moving up in weight is never easy, and some experts wonder whether the speed and sharp reactions that define his defense will remain just as effective against naturally bigger fighters.
But Teo's, he's a very special athlete, and as a competitor, he is one of those guys who saves his A game for a fellow elite opponent. That's when he really rises his game and shows us the Teofimo Lopez that everybody thought he was when he was a prospect. People used to look at him and say, oh, this guy is going to be the star of boxing. It didn't really play out that way, but every now and then he reminds us how special he is.
Teofimo is a two-division Ring Magazine champion. In both fights where he won the Ring Magazine championship, he was the underdog. 4-1 underdog against Lomachenko. People forget, Lomachenko was taking elite fighters in the lower divisions and they were quitting.
Yes.
He was beating them into something. They were like, I can't do this, right? And Teofimo beat him. Right, he outboxed him.
Yeah, he didn't do it by physically imposing himself on him.
He outboxed him, he outfought him, he had speed, power, and then again, against Josh Taylor at junior welterweight, he was the underdog, so he saves his best for his big...
Teofimo Lopez, on the other hand, brings proven experience at the highest level. He has built his reputation by succeeding in major moments. When many believed Vasily Lomachenko was unbeatable, Lopez rose to the challenge. When Josh Taylor dominated the 140-pound division, Lopez found success once again. While Shakur relies on movement, timing, and positioning to control opponents, Teofimo uses physical strength, explosiveness, and confidence to impose his presence. He views this matchup not as an unsolvable puzzle, but as an opportunity to test himself against another elite talent.
A lot of boxing, a lot of sparring, all of the physical straining, running, lifting weights, that's beautiful. But you need to practice on what you have to do, and you have to box. So you should do as much boxing as possible leading up to the fight. You're hitting the bag, Greg. I see you hitting when you walk. I want you to do like this or something. Boom, 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 boom. Just keep boom, 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 boom. How long you can do that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The combination, boom, lick punch, boom, 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 boom.
And of course, hard work pays off. So this is where it shows. And yeah, man, I think that's the hardest part though, is taking it all in. I think that's the hardest part, taking it all in. Because I want more. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied yet. I need more.
What else more you want? What is more boxing can give you?
I need to put my foot in their neck, Mike.
Oh, you want to hurt people?
I want to hurt them.
That's a good one.
You know what? You know what I love about you, Mike? Is that right there. You always wanted your foot on their neck. Yeah. And I love that because it's the best feeling, man.
That's what the believe it or not, that's what the people want.
Yeah, of course.
People want that.
Do you recognize this energy?
Energy is beautiful, but we need something to match it. We need some.
Can't nobody match this energy, Mike.
Adding even more intrigue to this fight are reports circulating throughout the boxing community. According to insiders, Mike Tyson has been seen spending time around Teofimo Lopez's training camp. If accurate, this has naturally drawn attention. Tyson is closely associated with constant pressure, head movement, and closing distance principles that can be effective against highly technical boxers who prefer to fight at range.
Last night.
Look how God worked. He had a present from my father, and my father ain't here.
That's why he was nodding in the lobby last night.
Look how God worked. Good and evil, ladies and gentlemen, good and evil. And I promise you, Saturday night, good will win.
He probably still messed up from last night.
Teofimo, you've been preparing for this fight for a couple of months now.
You know, you seen him last night. You seen him.
Okay, give us a second.
I
know everybody else seen him in the lobby last night.
Okay, Teofimo, you've been preparing for this fight for a couple of months now. How have those preparations been going, and how big a challenge do you think it's going to be for you on Saturday?
There we go. Nah, it's been very good, man, honestly. No media, no documentaries this time around, no cameras, no people. It's kind of, I try to change that around this time just to see how it would do, and I kid you not, so much more work has been done amongst myself, more importantly than anything else. But we got Stacy McKinley, who also is the assistant trainer, has been helping me, been training at his gym, and alongside with my father. And I kid you not, like the amount of knowledge that's been bestowed in my skills, and then on top of that, the amount of progress I've been creating. I've been switching things around. I mean, Keith can't really elaborate too much on it, but I feel very good, excited, determined, and I can't wait to display it, Saturday night.